All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little bit of audio issue, so I'm going to repeat what I just said. Welcome to Wrestleseries 12 live stream on YouTube. We have the press conference here today. We will be covering what matches are going to be taking place between day 1 and day 2 of Wrestleseries. So let's dive right into it. Day 1 of Wrestleseries, as covered before, we have on December 17th. The first match of the night is going to be Lyra Phoenix versus Rani Patel, and the winner of that will be facing Christina Krovak later that night for the Women's World Championship. We've seen, obviously, a boiling over point that's happened between Rani and Lyra, as well as Christina and Sass, which recently came to a point where Sass actually took an injury that is undetermined at the moment. We don't know exactly how bad the injury is actually going to be, but we're determining whether or not Sass is going to be able to compete. As it looks right now, it does not look good for Sass. Therefore, the match that takes place between Lyra and Rani will end up being a shot at the World Championship later on that night, the Women's World Championship. We will dive into a few more matches here. Let me just see what we got going on day 1. Day 1 again, December 17th. That Thursday. All right, next up on the card here, let's take a look. We've got the triple threat match. We have Ren Blackheart taking on Knight versus Dimitri. Triple threat match for the VWE Legacy Championship. This is going to be a very interesting match taking place on day 1. And since obviously we have Ren here, let's go ahead and let's start with him. He's going to take the podium here, and he's going to talk a little bit about his match.
Yeah, I'm that excited, guys. VWE, make some noise! Did you guys want to know why I'm excited? Guys, this is my very first Wrestleseries that I am entering as a champion. I've been in this company for God knows how long, ever since it started, and to actually be at Wrestleseries as a champion, that is a high honor. But sadly, I've got a target on my back. A big target. You see, apparently, a certain Russian decided to what's the better term? Rain on my parade. But I guess, he wants attention. So I got to give him attention. So yes, it is supposed to be me versus Dimitri for the VWE Legacy Championship. Oh, wait. There is one more person, isn't there? Yeah. It's that guy by the name of Knight. Somebody who managed to be in the title match. Someone who actually managed to be in the Wrestleseries just so he can keep his streak alive. Yeah. Let's have a little conversation about that. Knight, you may have had your quote-unquote undefeated streak, but I need you to know something. Just because you think, oh, this may be an easy match. No, it's not going to be an easy match. No, you're not going to pick up the pieces, and you're not going to do what you always do and win and be undefeated. No, that's not what's going to happen. What you have to understand is that I've been here longer than you have. I've been here and I've been through a lot of stuff that you wouldn't even possibly imagine. The last time I saw you in competition, don't forgive me if I'm wrong, but a certain hussy decided to say, that's my purse, I don't know you, and kicked you right in the dick. So now I gotta ask myself, are you really ready for Wrestleseries? I'm more focused than I've ever been before. Because I have not just myself to represent, I'm representing the VWE grid. I am representing them. Because I promise you, you and Dimitri, once that bell rings, it's a game changer. And if you're ready, well, let's see if you survive. See you later, kid. You know what? No. Let me hype this up. Let me hype this up a little more. So, are you guys ready for more? You guys really want to know what's happening? Let me explain something. Ever since I've been in VWE, I've always been the guy, oh, they're not going to take you seriously. Oh, no, we'll get you this, we'll get you that. So I came back this year and I earned my keep. I earned everything that I have done for me becoming the first ever VWE Legacy Champion, to defending it, to having brilliant matches with some of these individuals that sit at this table before you. Rex, Morgan Jones, I hate to say it, Austin Knight himself, and then probably Michael Carson. This is the reason why I continue, because I continue to fight. So at Wrestleseries, I need everyone to know the enforcer, no. The prize fighter, Ren Blackheart, will enter Wrestleseries as the champion, and he will walk out as your VWE Legacy Champion. Oh, look. Look, ladies and gentlemen, look before you right now. Look who decided to finally arrive after his delay flight. It's Dmitry Volkov. Come on, guys, give him your round of an applause. Oh. Apparently, they don't like what you do. So, Dmitry, let me say something to you. You took my title, and I got it back. No, correction. You stole it. You stole the title from me like somebody stealing Zaxby's from Rex. That's something you don't do. That is something you don't do. So, at Wrestleseries, get ready for the biggest beating of your life. Oh. Unless there's something you want to say, good sir. You think you got what it takes? Trust me, you don't. You take my title, you took me out, and then you try to take Knight out. That's fine. Keep that same energy. Keep that very same energy. Because trust and believe, the result will be the same. Me being victorious. 1, 2, 3.
Sit down. I not talk much. I not do the talk. I do the fights. I fight. Ren been talk 10 years. He no do nothing. 10 years. Here, he do nothing. Dimitri, 1 year. Tag team champ. Dimitri break everyone. Dimitri no need 10 years. Dimitri no need all this talk. No need. Ren, big mouth, but small man. He no take Dimitri. I crush his bones. I break this man. I take his title, and he can do nothing. Knight, not a small man, big mouth. Robot man, it make no difference. Dimitri, a bear. I crush people with my paws. I break everything I touch. This Wrestleseries, 1 man, 2 man, it make no difference. Dimitri, crush anything. Ren, Knight, Dimitri, legacy champion.
Ooh! Did you guys hear that? You guys heard him? Oh, it's great. It's great. He says, "Ren, sit down." What are you gonna say next? I'll be back, or you've been terminated. Listen, everything you say, I hear you. But it's not enough. It's not enough. So I'm going to save these people from your boring antics and just say, look, be prepared to fight. Just be prepared to fight. So you can go do what you have to do, lift trucks, lift vodka bottles or do a Russian dance or whatever. But I promise you, don't let this coat fool you, don't let the shoes fool you, don't let the gloves fool you. I'm going to do something that your parents didn't have the balls to do. And that's take you out.
You still talk, but you talk like scared man. All talk, 10 years talk, and no do nothing. Dimitri do something. Dimitri no need to talk. Dimitri break you at Wrestleseries.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Can you do me a favor though? Can you do me a favor? For the sake of here, since we're on live in Russian, can you say, "Welcome to the Morgan Jones Show"? Or better yet, how about just like that, big baby? No? Where's your sense of humor, man? Like, what's going on? That's the problem. You're too stuck up.
Иди на туй sabia.
Gesundheit?
No, this Russian for go fuck yourself.
Well, that's cool. Where I come from, we have a saying. Keep that same energy.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the press conference again. We just heard from Dimitri and Ren. They're going to duke it out inside the squared circle on Wrestleseries 12. Let's go with because Seth, I think he's on a strike. I don't know. So let's go straight into match number 3, which is going to be interesting. I'm going to really look forward to this. It's going to be Danny versus Viola, and Viola, she let herself excuse. She's stuck on the airport. So, the person talking about this match and has something to say is gonna be Danny. Danny, please come to the podium.
What's up? None other than Viola. I mean, that bitch. What'd she start off doing? Running me over with a car. Putting my head through a chair. Attacking me during my promos. I think now's the time that I stick it to her. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I did. I got clipped by But you know what? I'm training. I'm declaring. I'm gonna kick her ass. What is it you guys say? I'm gonna pin that hussy. And then if her dirty tricks. Yeah, it's happening. I'm gonna make sure. I'm working hard for this. It's false count anywhere, so she might have some stupid whatever her random tricks are up her sleeve, but guess what? 2 can play at that game. So I hope you guys are ready, because Thursday, she's not going to know what hit her. There's really not much I have to say about it. I mean, except for, yeah, I'm just going to stick it to her. That's all I can really say. I mean, maybe, I don't know why she's so out to get me. Maybe because I flipped her out immediately at the ER, which, by the way, was beautiful. It was beautiful. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it again. So I hope you guys are there. Witness that. I'm going to make it lots of fun. And, yeah, that's right, Morgan. I'm going to get her. I'm not scared of her. I might be small, but, I'd say that my skills make up for it. And, yeah. 3 count.
High 5.
Here we come.
Right. Strong words from one of the contestants in this match. Viola again. Tried to contact her to get her over here. She ain't coming. So, yeah, let's pin that hussy. Well, Danny definitely wants to pin that hussy. Let's see. Oh, my God, Seth. Your handwriting, man. You write like a doctor. All right. Next match on Thursday is going to be God versus the Devil. Cody Holy against Scion in an Inferno match. Hey, nice wall. What is an Inferno match, you people might ask? Okay. An Inferno match is simple. The ring is going to be engulfed in flames, left and right, top to bottom. The only way to win is by pinfall submission. Yes, people can be burned in this match, but let's hope that, it's not going to get that far. Well, definitely it's going to be going to that far because Scion is in this match, and Cody, I think he likes him at barbecue too. Both of them can't be here tonight. They're both stuck on the airport. They're not here. I'm sorry about this, but this is what goes on with this, and it's Seth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight into the co-main event of the Thursday Wrestleseries 1 day. I'm sorry, I was not supposed to. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the next match that we're going to talk about is the Lumberjack match between the Eliminator, who is on my left, and myself, the German sensation, Ludwig. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're far too kind. You can clap now. You can cheer now. You guys boo me? All right. Okay. Let's do it the other side. Okay. Let's do it. Ready? Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Who is your favorite wrestler? The Eliminator? Or Lady Gray? When I started 14 years ago to be a professional wrestler, I had one thing in my mind, and that's going to become an icon, a superstar, a megastar, someone who is internationally loved, who has accolades left and right, who needs to build a new house for all of the amazing championships and trophies that I will gather and collect over the years, that I will win. And now... when people said, "Oh well, Ludi, you stole the championship from Seth," he does not deserve that championship. He does not. Can you stop spitting that stuff at me? He does not deserve it 1 second. Okay, he did not deserve it. You know why? Because he is not the man anymore that I once faced. He's not the man that I faced. And that night at Anaheim, when I started my international career in the States, he is nothing but a corporate suit. I mean, look at him. He's sitting there, doesn't even want to talk. He doesn't even want to talk anymore because he knows that as soon as I get the microphone, it's lit. It's on fire. I'm spitting the bars, and he knows that he can't do it. And that's totally fine because on Thursday, this Thursday, December 17th at 5 p.m. SLT, I'm going to get inside that ring. I'm going to take down his ass. I'm going to beat him so bad that he's going to be in a pool of his own blood begging me for mercy. And the entire locker room, everyone is invited to be a lumberjack in that match. I mean, Morgan, you're Canadian. You know how to be a lumberjack anyway. So, you are going to see, and the entire locker room is going to see, what I'm going to do to this man right here. I'm going to beat him so bad that he will... Are you kidding him? Oh, shit.
Take a seat.
No, I will not take a seat. I have enough of you. I have enough
Take
of
a
you.
seat before I wipe this goddamn stage of your scrawny little neck.
Oh, my scrawny little neck, did you now decide to speak again, Mr. Cameroon? Okay, I have enough of you and your attitude in this
Sit
Thursday.
down,
I'm going
or you
to...
don't even get a Wrestleseries match.
Oh, the contract is signed. You can't do shit to me. But you know what?
Oh, I own this company. I can do whatever I want. Sit down.
Abusing of power. I'm the victim here. Abusing of power. I'm going to sit down.
You know what? That's funny because every year, every moment, every time that I've ever heard you talk, all you have to say is how much of a victim you are. But Ludi, you make your own situations happen. You are the cause of your own demise, and everybody has seen it for over 10 years.
You have been bullying me for over 12 years.
Had a chance to talk. Shut up. Listen up. You want to blame me and everyone else for your problems? No, Ludi, you're the one that's always come up short. You have sat there on multiple occasions and tried to face me in the middle of that ring over the span of 10 years, and every single time when it counts, you failed at it. And you're going to fail again on Thursday at day one of Wrestleseries because, once again, you're going to step into the ring with me. You want to talk a big game like you always do. Oh, I'm going to beat Seth. I'm going to beat Seth finally this time. I'm going to do so great this time. Look at me. I'm Ludi Graves. I'm awesome. But the truth is, Ludi, you haven't been awesome at all in your entire career. You've been mediocre. You have always been mediocre because you can't get the job done. You never have and you never will. You asked for this match. I didn't ask to step into that ring again. I said I was done. I said my boots, they were taken off. They were put into the locker. They weren't coming back out. I was retired.
We all
it
know
was
that
done.
you can't
Shut
sit in your
up! I'm
booth
not
anymore.
finished. You shut the fuck up. I'm not finished. I've had it with you trying to interrupt me. How about for once, you shut your mouth and you listen because you want to face me at Wrestleseries. You're going to not only face me, you're going to face the Eliminator once and for all, and I'm going to bury you like I've buried you every single time in your career. I'm going to point out to every single person in the locker room and every single person watching the screen that you don't have what it takes because you never have and you never will, Ludi. You are not awesome. You're mediocre. You don't have a chance against me in hell. And you want to talk about that championship, Ludi? Let's remember the championship that was displayed in my office that you stole was the same championship I took off of you.
And I will make sure that this piece of gold is coming home this Thursday.
You will never, ever see that piece of gold. You want to know why? It's not even the fact that you're going to be facing me, Ludi. That's not the fact. It's because there's going to be a ringside filled with people that can't stand you, that don't like you, that think you're as much of the drizzling shit as everyone in the audience does. And at the end of the night, they're the ones that are going to want to get their hands on you, not even me. I'm just the casualty of war. I'm the one that's going to be standing in that ring watching as they just take shots at you every single time because they want to. Even the heels of this place, the bad guys of this place, would love to get a shot in on you, Ludi, because you're not the awesome one you think you are. You are nothing more than a punk-ass bitch. Now, you want to face me at Wrestleseries?
You shut the fuck up now. You call me a punk-ass bitch?
You had your chance to talk, and you already
spoke. Only an ounce of the energy that you have talking right now in the ring, you
Ludi,
have a
I'm not the one that
chance
has to
in
back
hell.
up my words. I've done it every single time. You're the one that runs your mouth and can never back up what you say. Every
it's not
single
true.
time.
I know it's not true. You're afraid of me, and I know it. I can see it in your eyes.
If I was
I can
afraid of
see it.
you, Ludi,
I can smell it. You know what? I'm out of here. You can go and kiss my ass. I'm out of here. Move, Drake.
see, once again, Ludi Graves runs away like he always has in his entire career.
Fucking
Once
move,
again,
Drake.
Ludi Graves runs away. And this
I
is
don't
the
run.
thing.
I choose not to be in your presence anymore.
Ludi
Go fuck
is nothing
yourself.
more than a fucking chicken shit coward. That is the truth. He can't handle facing off against me. He never has been able to. 10 years of this shit finally comes to an end at Wrestleseries when I take him on in the middle of that ring and beat him once and for all, and he realizes that's the end. End of story. There is no match afterwards. This is the last time I will ever face Ludi Graves, because this is the last moment when he's finally going to realize he can't beat me. Now let's move on to more important things, shall we? So we have, obviously, the main event, which is still under be determined at day one of Wrestleseries. We know that Christina Krovek, the current champion, will be taking on potentially either Rennie Patel or Lyra Phoenix. We don't know which one it is yet. We do know the reports that Sass is unable to compete currently. We don't know if that's going to change. We do know that she is the Elimination Royale winner. And we do know that she has the right to compete for the Women's Championship, but as it currently stands, it looks like Sass, unfortunately, will be missing out on this Wrestleseries this time, and we hope the best for her and that she recovers. Let's go ahead and move on to day two. I think we can jump to day two now. And let's start off with the first match of the night on day two. December 18th, we are going to have a epic feud going on right now. Austin Knight taking on Brockman Wilder. And you know what? I think let's do a little change in pace. Brockman, let's have you up first.
Hello, my name is Brack. I really don't have a lot to say. The only thing I can really do is do what I've always done and fight falsehoods with facts. Because I'm sure here in a minute, whenever Austin starts talking, it's going to be, you know, just another con man talking to everybody. Well, if you saw in prime time, I exposed Austin after he started spreading rumors about me, about my businesses, very costly rumors. I revealed the secret origin of Austin. That yes, me and him are a lot alike. We have very similar upbringings. The only difference is he tried to hide who he was, and I've always been honest with all of you. I've always been Brackman Wilder. He decided that his real last name, Cruz, C-R-U-Z, wasn't good enough, so he changed it to Knight. Well, like I said, I've always been honest with you, and I can tell you that I have the heart, I have the skill, and I have the training, and hopefully just a little bit of that karmic influence to beat Austin at Wrestleseries. And maybe just after I beat him, maybe he'll realize the error of his ways. I mean, I still have hope in that. Thank you.
You know, Brack, you know, we can agree on something here. We did have many, many similarities. As you've decided to point out, we started from the same place. And how I was there when you started up here in VWE and the board, watching you, and you impressed me. There was this guy, it looked like he came from the same place I did, and made the achievements I could see myself doing. I'll admit, I was a Brackman fan at the beginning. You inspired me at the beginning, Brack, when you got in that ring. But then you came back. And you weren't the man that you used to be. How have you ever been the same man since you came back, Brack? There's always a little less shine on you, a little less flair. Maybe even a little desperate look in your eyes. You try to seem relevant. And then I found out. Yeah, it was common knowledge back then, but I didn't really look into it. How you, everything you got, everything you achieved, it wasn't like me. It wasn't my story still. It wasn't a story of hard work, of working your way to the top and earning everything to be there. No. You bought a lucky ticket and you've sailed on your looks, on those fucking horrible burgers to make it that you were relevant. How you bought some person to talk for you at the beginning because you could not spit out the words. And here's the thing. This started as I despised how you started. I despised how you got a lucky ticket and eased your way into things I had to work day in and day out to achieve. But then you showed me a side of you, the side I thought you didn't have there, Breck. You looked into my past, things I never wanted to get out. You showed that dirty little side of yours, Brack. And pulled out things that you had no right to talk about. You had no right to talk about who I used to be. No right to talk about my sick butt. You had no right to talk about any of that. And now it's personal, Brack. I don't care if I beat you at Wrestleseries. That's not the goal. I am there to end the legacy of Brackman Wilder. When I walk out with you flat on the mat, everyone will realize that you were never the man they thought you were. You were just some lucky punk that bought a ticket, and you never deserved to be world champion.
Boo.
All right. Looking forward to seeing Brockman Wilder versus Austin at Wrestleseries. Let's see what's next on the card. Next match of the night is going to end up being another, I would say, pretty heated exchange between Morgan Jones and Nile Nightfire. And Morgan, if you want to come up here and have some words.
Hey guys, hey, what up? Please excuse me. Right before this, I was in the parking lot and I, went to smoke a massive, they said, a massive holy prayer I smoked a massive holy prayer. You know, I used to respect Nile Nightfire. Everybody knows that. Nile and I, we used to be friends, and we've stood in the middle of that ring together, and he has shaken my hand. But the difference is that my respect for Nile was genuine. And now, week after week, he continues to disrespect not only me, but his fans. The people that believed he was more of a person. I mean, like, the people in his MC sitting right over there, you guys are good people. You don't deserve that. They're sitting there forced to watch and be disappointed by his behavior. Take a look. He's nowhere to be seen here tonight, is he? Where are you, Nile? Where you at, buddy? When I challenged Nile for the Legacy Championship, he didn't take me seriously. He didn't take me seriously, not even a little bit. Like most of these people sitting here at this table that you know that I'm sitting between. Hey, Michael, buddy. But, you know, I tried so hard to reserve a seat at this table tonight. Listen, y'all want to maybe squeeze, you know, scooch over, scooch. Can we scooch? Okay, guess not. Guess not. I have never wrestled in a street fight before. And in fact, this is my first Wrestleseries ever. And I've been told a million times that I would never make it. But I have been preparing for this. I've been to the bottom of the barrel before, and everybody knows it. At Wrestleseries 12, I've been given no choice. I will put Nile Nightfire down. Look, I'm sorry to the people that... If you used to look up to Nile, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm one of those people. I understand it. But I will put him down because I have no choice.
All right. The next match on the card, we will be having a fatal five-way taking place for the Women's National Championship. We do know 4 out of the 5 competitors. The 5th one that will be named at Wrestleseries. To cover over what that is, we have quite a few people that are currently listed on there. We have Eris taking on Maxine, taking on Soraya, and last but not least, are the 4th competitor won the opportunity to compete for the championship, being Anarchy, and we will find out the 5th at Wrestleseries during the match itself. Should be a hell of a match there. Fatal 5-way, something that we don't see very often in the VWE. It is quite interesting. That being said, we can go ahead and talk about some of the other matches here. The next one on the card that we have here is going to end up being for the National Championship, National Heavyweight Championship. Rex Ocelot taking on Hammer. And since Rex is here, why don't we have Rex come up to the podium and talk about his match?
Thank you, Seth. I just want to say to all the Pulse members, what a great show today. You all should be proud of yourself. Year Zero was awesome. I was glad to be a part of it as a commentator. But I digress. You know, Hammer, I know you're watching this because I know how you operate. I know you better than you know yourself half the time, man. Hell, we started around the same damn time. I brought you into the indie club. Took you under the wing because we were fighting at that moment. We had a clear goal in our mind. That was to get contracts, make the Pulse roster, make our mark. And we did. But, just like it is now, you attacked me. You turned on me. You turned on your brothers. You'll turn against your own family. Stab your own fucking mother in the back. Because you know why? You have no respect for anyone. You have no respect for anything. I go out there every night. I fight for my friends. I fight for my family. And most of all, I fight for the VWE grid because those fans mean the world to me. That's why I do this every day. You should give two shits less. You only care about yourself, about titles, about your own name, about your own glory. Turned your back on the indie club. You turned your back on me, and most of all, you turned your back on Sass too. And she's fighting like hell right now to get to Wrestleseries, and I'm pulling for her, and I hope she makes it. But you don't give a damn. You hadn't texted her. You hadn't even checked on her. You don't give a shit about anyone but yourself. But you know what? At Wrestleseries 12, you may think you have me at a disadvantage. Yeah, submission match. Rex doesn't do submissions. I know that. I've been training my fucking ass off day in, day out, hitting the ring, preparing for war against you, preparing to bring my goddamn friend back. Because this asshole you are right now, this isn't you. And at Wrestleseries 12, if I have to make you tap, make you lose that title to realize who you really are, then I'm doing it. Because at Wrestleseries 12, submission match or not, I'm bringing my friend back. That's all I got to say.
All right. Next match that we have on the card for day 2 of Wrestleseries, we have the World Heavyweight Championship match between the Misfit and Drake Edwards. Drake, let's have you come on up here and say a few words about your match.
What a year this has been for me personally. Started last year, Wrestleseries 11. We all know what happened, where not only my first Wrestleseries, but I won a championship. Now, I know a lot of you don't particularly care about my methods, and quite frankly, I don't care that you don't care. The only thing I care about is results, and this year has been full of them. I am a 3-time United States, now national champion. I won the tag team championships with Dmitry Volkov. I won the Elimination Royale. And at Wrestleseries 12, I'm going to put my name in the history books once again as I become the VWE World Heavyweight Champion. On Friday, the Misfit picked our stipulation, a ladder match, and the man is a damn fool. How? Look at my history in ladder matches. I've won championships in ladder matches. That's my environment. I know how to fight, and it's going to be a fight between myself and Misfit. An absolute fight. And at the end of the day, I'm going to destroy the Misfit. And I'm going to reclaim the prestige and honor to the VWE World Heavyweight Championship as it deserves. And the only way that man can beat me is if he makes me stop breathing. So, Misfit, I know you're somewhere around here. I will see you. I know you're not afraid of coming down from the heavens, but can you rise up to him? I sure can. We'll see if you can, Misfit. See you Friday.
All right, and let's move on to the final match, the main event of Wrestleseries Day 2. We have a match of epic proportion, in my opinion. The last Carson standing match between Michael Carson and Braden Carson. Braden, let's start with you. Let's have you come up here first.
So as Wrestleseries approaches, I can't help but to think what's going to happen to Michael Carson at Wrestleseries. Michael, I told you at the contract signing, what you're getting yourself into is very dangerous. And I'm going to prove that it's dangerous. Because when we meet in that squared circle, I'm going to beat you within an inch of your life. And I'm going to leave you guessing why you even decided to start wrestling in the first place. I hope everybody has a strong stomach, because what you guys are going to see at Wrestleseries is going to be the sickest shit you've ever seen in your entire life.
Braden, shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
You shut the fuck up.
You know what? You gonna hit me?
You gonna cut me off?
What, you gonna hit me?
You gonna cut me
Go
off?
ahead. Lay a hand on me and I will gladly take that win. Go sit the fuck down. Let somebody who actually knows what they're doing talk.
You know what, bitch? I'll tell you what. I'm not gonna lay a hand on you right now. I'll save it for Wrestleseries. You better bring your A game, because I'm gonna put you in your place and I'm gonna leave you speechless.
Get out of here. Move. Well, would you listen to the balls on that guy? You know, Braden, 27 years. For 27 years, I considered you a god. In my eyes, I thought you were the greatest thing that has ever graced the grid. But I was sadly mistaken, because all you turned out to be is just a little fucking bitch. You're an egotistical son of a bitch who thinks that just because you like pain, that makes you a tough guy. You're nothing. Come the 18th, at Wrestleseries, the final chapter of Braden Carson's career will come to a close as I kick his ass all over the Golden Coast Arena. I submit yet another page in the Wrestleseries legacy books, if you want to say, as I main event for a third year in a row. No one else on this panel on either side have ever done that, not including, Seth's never done it. Brackman sure in the hell has never done it. Rex will never do it. Ren's gonna probably get demoted to Pulse at some point. But no one's done what I've done these last 3 years, and you want to know something? I'm going to make it 4 after I kick his ass, talking about my brother at Wrestleseries. I'm going to own his contract, and then Braden's going to go to the nursing home like everybody else on this panel needs to do. I'm done here.
All right, we just heard from Braden and the hobo that's sitting over there in the middle of the heel table. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, Wrestleseries 12, just a few short days away. We're looking at 2-night event. Some of the best title matches and best matches involved with this card. We hope you all come out, take a look, see what's going on at Wrestleseries 12. two-night spectacular. Thank you all for attending this press conference, and I want to say to everybody on the panel here, thank you for showing up. I look forward to seeing your matches, and let's see and make Wrestle Series the best it possibly can be this year.